goal for today is to get my new mountain bike set up fully the way I want it, because we're leaving for Cape Epic very soon. When I retired, I never intended on coming back, but I happened to be riding some gravel races the last couple of years while being retired from professional cycling, and it turned out that I had a lot of fun doing those races. And that's kind of where this whole adventure started, with me coming back to riding my bike full-time again. So yeah, this year for 2025, focus will be mainly on gravel races. I'll be doing a lot of big international gravel races. We have put together a nice schedule for the year, racing both in Europe and in United States. Also, Cape Epic is on the calendar, and that race is approaching very fast. My long career before I retired, everything has been pretty intense. A lot of racing, and while racing I was actually finishing my studies, or I was studying to become a dentist. It took quite some time because I was racing full-time while studying. Also at the same time, Thomas was working and finishing his PhD. On top of all of that, in the past years has been super intense with a lot of fertility treatment. So for now, really it's a big priority that we can do this together as a family. It means everything for us.
And that's exactly why there will be gaps in the frequency of these vlogs. We made a promise not to bury ourselves in work, which we already kind of broke, but yeah. Since the training camp in Spain, we've had our hands full with everyday life and preparing for Cape Epic. And we already started the season with the first gravel race in Girona, Santa Val. And it was the perfect test of our setup at racing with Flora before Cape Epic. Take a look.
It seems to be the standard procedure that whenever we go to Spain, well, it snows overnight in Denmark, and we have to make our way through a lot of snow in the morning. Anyways, this time around it's not too bad, and it's actually winter holiday in Denmark, so the road should be pretty clear and it should be pretty easy to get to the airport. And now this is a special occasion. We are going to our first race of the 2025 season in Spain, Girona, and it is now Thursday morning, and yeah, it's a 2-day race, Saturday, Sunday. Gravel race, first race of the year. Yeah, should be good.
Made it through check-in once again. Flora is super interested in everything that's happening. And now it's just in finding some lunch, and then pre-lunch, and then chill for a couple of hours, an hour, 2 hours, a couple of hours. We made it to Barcelona, and we're just waiting for a baby seat, and then we'll run away to Girona. Flora once again was an absolute champ. Is now just getting something to eat while we're waiting for her seat. It's Friday, and Annika's racing tomorrow. Just been out doing some course Recon with Erika, and it's a dad and Flora day, as will tomorrow be, and Sunday as well, right? 9Ks out of a 10K hike for Flora and I. Google Maps said it would take 2 hours and 10 minutes, but Flora and I are completing it in 1 hour and 20, I think. Bit of a different experience. We have absolutely no idea how Mom is doing. Honestly, also quite nice to to not follow the racing and being nervous and how will it all pan out. I just have this little bugger to take care of.
La última. Anica Rosa i Gini, ja tenim el primer.
Det bliver også stjerner. Fedt, mand. Kæft, det Yeah, that was good fun. Yeah, I just won a bike race, my first race back. And yeah, I don't know what to say. It was a good day, but also a little bit of a crazy day. The route was actually pretty technical with so many puddles and like rough descents, and I did not really know the course, but I was out with two ladies, Rosa, Klöser and G, who know the course quite well. So yeah, I was kind of relying a little bit on them. Also, I tried to really like play the team tactics with the fellow specialized rider G, to kind of see if we could shake Rosa off. We tried to put her under pressure quite some times, but then it eventually actually came down to a sprint. And yeah, when I saw Rosa was going, I was like, okay, I need to try and catch her before the finish line when she opened up the sprint. And I managed, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, winning bike races, that's always nice.
It is now 6 o'clock, I think. 6 o'clock, Annika? Yeah. Just want to show you the setup we have going here, so even though there's not much to show, then this is our room, which means this is Flora and mine. Mom is visiting over there, so Mom is staying behind that wall, and it's been going quite well. Tonight has not been the best of nights. I think Flora has, I don't know, she's been a little bit uneasy, but hasn't really been completely awake. But I've been up for some time. But the smart thing about this is that Annika gets to sleep next door if she can. Before stage 1, she had a good night. This night, not so much, just because she's still waking up. But she's now just breastfeeding Flora, and her and Charlie will take off for the start line. And I think Flora and I will just chill and enjoy the morning. See if we can get an hour or two more in. And then, like yesterday, we'll do a bit of a hike to the start line. It'll be a good 10K hike.
We're both in picture, Flora. We made it to the finish line, start-finish line. I think we're in good time today. But yeah, another good hike, and Mom is seemingly going pretty well and has a 4 or 5 minute lead. The only obstacle is Mom's navigation. From my understanding, this race is not necessarily, the course isn't necessarily marked. You have to navigate using your cycle computer. Take-home message here really is that Annika is going well, which is nice and also kind of a relief. It's nice to know that the things we have planned and the things that we've done has had an effect, and that Annika is still able to race. So all in all, and so far, pretty good.
The racing in Spain, Santaval, went beyond all expectations. And on top of that, I managed to walk away with 2 wins. Really, the season could not have started any better. As I'm recording this, we are leaving for Cape Epic in 2 hours. I know what I'm getting myself into. I've done Cape Epic 5 times before. I know it's gonna be brutally hard, but I also know it's gonna be quite the adventure. Cape Epic will be live streaming every single day, so make sure you tune in and follow all the action.